Coming up in part 2, Betty talks about the farm, I eat pheasant, and Welsh happens. We're going back 2 decades and spending a little time in Wales. I recommend you start with part 1 so that you're up to speed. This is Betty Davies and her husband John. They run this bed and breakfast. And she also divines for water. I will cover more water divining in a later episode. So, this is where I stayed for about a month. This is the Tavy Valley, near Lampeter in south central Wales.
My name is Betty Davies. I live on a farm outside Lampeter, which is called Bryncastell. And Bryncastell means castle on the hill in English. It's a 140-acre farm, and we keep sheep and 50 milking cows and calves and some fat cattle. And I have been married now for over 40 years. My husband came to Castell when he was 9, and that's been our livelihood all our lives really, is farming and doing as much as we can to help farming when it went to a very low patch. So keeping bed and breakfast has been an advantage and has been a big help to us. And of course my husband John, he's been very supportive and he's well trained by now.
Well, I just wanted to give you a little sampling of one of the evening meals. This is John, you know John, there's Betty over there. And take a look at that, folks. Doesn't that look delicious?
Beautiful pheasant.
And here's some gwingo that I'm drinking. And I'm going to leave you now because I have to eat. It's fun to see these signs in Welsh. Welsh. Oh yeah, the whole reason I came here was to learn a bit of Welsh. To dip my toe in the Celtic waters. It was a 3-week course, 6 days a week, but just half a day on Saturday. And we had a new instructor each week. Well, sadly, the program was a little thin and very slow-paced. For those interested in deeper study, this is not the program for you. But I did learn enough to know that Welsh would be super tough to master, but fun to play with.
Gesti digon? Caffi coffee.
Caffi coffee.
Fred coffee.
Well, that lesson was all about coffee. It's Wednesday morning, it's the morning of the eclipse, and I decided I would go out and watch John milk some cows.
Go west first, you can see the milking there now, see? Government have got a scheme to take the old cows, you see? We only get 52 pence a kilo, up to 560 kilos.
So you get rid of the older ones?
Yes, right.
And they slaughter them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And incinerated.
Yeah.
Right. There's a cow with 2 calves, yeah, 2 Friesian bull calves.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants them. The trade is so bad. They only be maybe worth £1 a piece.
Really?
Yes.
And nobody wants them because?
There's no export.
They're no export.
No.
They're just not worth much.
Before, up to July 31st, we were having £45.
45 pounds a calf.
But the scheme is finished. The government has refused to take them anymore. There's only demand for good bull beef calves.
Right.
Yes, farming is going through a very bad period.
Is it?
Yes. Sheep, old cull ewes, nobody wants them. People have got to slaughter them on the farm. It's really serious. It's worse since the 30s.
Wow.
Yes. Milk price is down 25% compared to 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yes. Every commodity we sell.
It's down.
Wool didn't cover the cost of shearing.
Wow. Doesn't make it worth it.
No, not really.
And this is an electric fence here.
The other one I'm moving. This is Tavy Valley now. The Vale of Tavy.
Hello, girlie. Hello, little pretty cow you are.
We're going down there now.
So you leave it open so they can go down there? You just set up an electrical perimeter?
Yes. limit amount of grass I get every day.
So most of the cows are milked already?
Yes. The lambs up there.
Oh yeah, those are your lambs.
We're selling lambs now for £15 a head less than 2 years ago. 2 years ago we were having about 50 quid for them, £50. This year we're down to per 30 and they are good lambs. A lot of small lambs going for a fiver.
Next time on part 3 of Wales Revisited, using some Welsh with John,
Mae'r dydd yn dyrhau. The days are getting shorter.
some side trips with fellow Welsh enthusiasts to the Devil's Bridge, Aberystwyth, and the Welsh Wild West.